What's up, guys? Zenigami here, and let's go through Smoker treasure map on the Japanese version One Piece Treasure Cruise. You'll notice there's a new little icon here for this One Piece Stampede treasure map. Not sure if it's going to be permanent. I really do like it, though. Every 5th lap is going to be a guaranteed secret map. Now, it seems like there's no secret map that shows up outside of those 5th, 10th, 15th laps. But every 5th lap will be the guaranteed secret map. It has standard refill in the middle, and it splits into 3 lanes. One lane has all points, one lane has all bosses, and one lane has all chests. Pick whichever one you want. I personally will probably go for all chests. And of course, there is ambush this time around. The ambush is Smoker. Smoker is going to take a few runs to jump over to us. And don't forget that on the ambush stage, whatever team you use on ambush or whatever characters you use on ambush, do not get disqualified for being used on other teams. Only characters you use on any of the other fights will get disqualified. Now, I haven't gotten this map before, so I'll probably just run whichever lap goes this way, so we can get to standard refill and the good stuff. So we'll go, sure, we'll just go down Killer Kid and just roll that way. So the bosses are Killer Kid, Hawkins, Urouge X Drake, Capone, Luffy, and Smoker. I would say Capone is probably the only tricky one here, just because against Capone you might want to use your bullet because of the way that he revives and summons a bunch of dudes. So this is going to be Killer Kid. I'm going to be using a double Zephyr team. Remember, the teams that I'm using this time around are definitely not really free-to-play friendly. I'm just using teams with the biggest points boosters I can get. I'm talking about them so you guys actually see what's going on. This team, however, all you have to do is swap out Zephyr for any shooter captain and you're good to go. The reason we kind of want shooters is Hawkins, he's going to give all signed int orbs, so not Hawkins, but Hancock is going to be able to give us the orb boost and the conditional attack boost every single time. Zephyr will also give us fully matching orbs, so that'll help us get rid of those Cyan Int orbs. And that's basically the only specials we need. We have orb boost, we have the additional tap timing from Zephyr, and we have conditional attack boost from Hancock as well. All the good stuff. Usopp, Capone Poo, Foxy Wapple, we're not really using any of them at all. They're just here because they're shooter characters and as big points boost as possible. We're just going to attack through. Nothing important here. Killer and Kid are going to start at 540,000 hit points. They're going to attack every turn for, once again at the start, 4,444 attack. They're going to despair us for 6 turns, which Poo Capone, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Poo Capone, is the one who will remove 4 turns of despair. So, also very useful to have them. Forgot about that. And give us all those Psy and Int orbs. Also going to lower the attack of who does he lower the attack of? He lowers attack of Strength, Dex, and Psy characters, of which we have none of this team, so that attack down isn't going to hit us at all. There you go, red, green, and yellow characters get attacked down. Don't have to worry about it. I used it in the wrong order. I should use Hancock first, so we can get the orb boost from Hancock. It doesn't matter though. Orb boost from Hancock first, get the conditional attack boost from Hancock as well, and then use Zephyr to get fully matching orbs. We got 3 quick characters on his team. They'll be dead long before I can get multiple attacks off. So this team will last us for quite some time. That's 1.5 million for 1 tap. With all your taps, shouldn't give you any trouble at all with this team, or a similar team minus your own Zephyr captain. If you leave them alive below 50%, they'll paralyze you for 3 turns and increase your damage taken for 5 turns. And if you leave them alive below 20%, they'll double their attack and deal end of turn damage. Against Smoker's Ambush. Smoker Ambush is, you really want to use Bullet on this fight, because you don't know what color he's going to be. Smoker is going to randomly change colors at the start of the fight and prevent all debuffs to himself, and he also is going to have a special interrupt on Orb Boost where he gives you all block orbs, so avoid using an Orb Boost against him. We've got bullets, there we go. Since he's gonna change colors randomly, using a bullet special, or using bullet, not his special, but using bullet captain, will basically guarantee you at least one, or if you have double bullet, 2 characters that are always gonna be type advantage on him. Stage 2, Stage 1 just runs away, of course. Those are your cooldowns. Stage 2 is going to be Tashigi. Tashigi is not hard at all, only has 550,000 hit points. Increases rate of badly matching orbs. And lowers your chain multiplier. You can use Chopper now, you can use Chopper later if you have them, or any sort of chain reduction. Not super important there. If you have Brook, you want to use Brook on this first stage, so that way you get the attack boost from Brook after you hit 4 perfects. Whoops, I should have used a bullet special to kill everybody. I guess I don't have the attack boost for Brook next stage. It's okay, ignore that. You can use Bullet's special here. If you use Bullet special here, kill Tashigi, then all the other units in your front will die. And you can't carry Bullet special over the next stage anyways. So Smoker changes colors randomly. There you go. There's a random color swap. If you're using Luffy Law special and have their skill ups, you want to use them on stage 2, not here, because it'll give you all block orbs. Do that. Get our affinity boost. The only person with affinity boost is Bullet. And use Bullet to get the health cut and additional damage. What you would also have here, if you kill the previous stage, is Brook attack boost. But it's not necessary yet. Versus Hawkins. Hawkins is going to counter damage dealt. Not a very hard fight. He basically just is burst him down in 1 turn. So we're using a double Shiki team. Maybe the only thing important about Shiki is having a green then purple character. So you go green, purple, blue, and get the full attack boost with Shiki. If you have to, you can always use a health boosting ship instead of this ship here, which if you don't recognize this ship, this is just the Penguin Stampede ship. It is just a 1.5 times attack booster. It gives us a ton of EXP, so using it as often as I can, but it's nothing important at all. Everyone else on this team literally doesn't matter. I'm just using double Shiki with a bunch of green, purple, and blue characters. Shiki special is going to one-shot Hawkins for a very long time. If you can't one-shot Hawkins and you're using this team, if you have a healer, such as Shiki's entire rare recruit batch, you can always use them to heal up and then use a burst again. But Hawkins starts off with 700,000 hit points. Eventually attacks every other turn for 5,600. 5,600. Wow, Hawkins hard. He blinds you for 3 turns, but double Shiki team doesn't have to worry about blind at all. And makes red, blue, and purple orbs count as badly matching for 9 turns. None of which matters to this team, which is why I really like using this double Shiki team. So for a while, Shiki is going to, on this team, he's going to burst for 1.6 mil, I think, is how much damage he deals. Is that right? Ah, just under 2 mil. There you go, just under 2 mil for 1 special. Use the other, if I have to, I'll use Scarlet? Or is it Indigo? One of them heals. Throw one of them on this team to heal back up to full. Use the other Shiki burst again. I'll take care of it for a while. For Urouge X Drake, we're going to be using a kind of funky team. It's not the best team. This team can definitely use a lot of optimizations for when things get harder. I just have a bunch of leftover points boosters on this team, all strewn together. But we're going to be using a Jack friend captain. Jack Shirahoshi just allows me to use any characters at all on this team. I'm going to be using a lot of strikers and slashers, since Killer Kid boosts the attack of striker and slasher characters. But there's not too much going on with this team. Just using Killer Kid and the strength characters that we could. Sanji Judge is here just because I want limit break points on them. X-Drake Urouge does give us an affinity boost, but he only boosts the affinity of Powerhouse and Fighter characters, so Jack is the only person getting the affinity boost, I believe. Yeah, this is Slasher Fighter. No, Slasher Striker. So yeah, the only character getting the affinity boost is Jack. But you won't need it for anything really. Urouge X-Drake, 600,000 hit points at the start. Attacks every turn for 4,000 damage. Prevents debuffs, but that's it. No special interrupts, doesn't do anything. Turn 1, they'll boost attack and go back up to 80% health. In fact, they'll go back to 80% health like every turn and just slowly boost their attack. So you just gotta burst them down in one turn. It's nothing special. Use type boost or boost, whatever you like. No tricks to it. Very simple stage, which is why this team is a mess. Since I just want the attack boost, affinity boost, fully matching orbs, and kill him. And we start throwing orb boosts on here. Start throwing. I just an orb boost and more red characters is really all we need. Against Capone. Capone is going to be purple. He's going to have % damage reduction. And we're going to be using a double VV Rebecca team because, hey, VV Rebecca gets rid of % damage reduction, which is pretty nice. This is the kind of team that you want to use Bullet on. In fact, you know what? I will use Bullet on this stage since I'm not using it on any other stage here. So we use that Bullet Friend Captain. Bullet, remember, only boosts attack of red, blue, and purple. Who's red, blue, and purple on this team? Everyone except for my side characters. Do I really want to use Bullet? Nah, we already used him. It'll be fine for a while. You use double V Rebecca. I guess I'll use Bullet. Bullet's not boosting our side characters on an int fight. But hey, you know what? Bullet's always boosted, so he's gonna be the only side character we need, right? We got Law for a Slasher and Cerebral attack boost. We have Reeve Rebecca for the affinity boost. And we're using Guild to Sorrow to kill characters on Revive, which Bullet will also let us kill people on that Revive. I would just stick to double V Rebecca probably with this team and only use the Bullet. But hey, more points if I use Bullet for now, so I'll use them while I can. Capone! The reason I'm talking about this revive is that Capone does revive, and whenever he revives, he summons 5 fodder units around him, which really is just quite annoying. You could just kill him over 2 turns, like just kill the fodder units on the second turn after the revive. Kill Capone after revive one time and then take your time killing the other units. They're not dangerous. They don't all attack on turn 1. They don't hit very hard. They're just regular fodder units. Capone starts with 400,000 hit points. He attacks for 4,200. We really want to use Law to get rid of the silence on all characters. My VV Rebecca special is not ready, or else they would have gotten rid of the % damage reduction there. But oh well. I'll use that Orb boost. I'll use that Chain Lock for 1 turn. Give us that end of turn damage. Bonnie Hawkins will only mess up my orbs, so I never want to use that special. Capone dies. Whenever he dies, he revives to 30% health, changes over to Dex, and summons a bunch of dudes, and then Orb binds your captains. Guild Disorder will kill them. Or attack, end on Bullet. Bullet will kill them as well. And finally, the final stage is versus Luffy. Luffy is going to be not too bad. Actually, the hardest fights on this stage are either probably versus like Capone or, well, actually really nobody. There's not really too many hard fights here. The hardest thing is just, of course, slapping as many points boost as you can. We're going to use a Robin Friend Captain, Luffy Captain ourselves. That'll give us like a 20 times points boost with this team. Pretty good. Pretty good. Stage 6 is going to be Usopp. Usopp is going to prevent delay. He's going to have 400,000 hit points. He's going to have a 2-hit perfect barrier, which I kind of wish that perfect barrier were a little bit higher, since having only a 2-hit perfect barrier, we won't be able to guarantee that we hit 4 perfects for Brook, since Brook requires you to hit 4 perfects to get the second turn of attack boost. So we can either use the Luffy Law special for the better Captain boost, or Brook for the better type boost on the later stage. Because whenever we get into Luffy, Luffy is going to silence our green and blue characters, green, blue, and yellow characters for 3 turns. Which, hey, Luffy Law is always green, blue, or yellow. So we're just using him for the higher attack boost than Robin here. Also, if you use an... Well, no, there's no special from the orb boost there. Oh, I forgot to use... Or I forgot to stall till Brook special. Brook, I don't have any skill ups on it, so we gotta stall for that special. So I guess you're, just not getting used. We'll just attack Usopp here. Kill him. Could have swapped Luffy Law for the barrier pen plus attack boost. Or use Luffy Law on that stage, so that way you have the better captain boost this turn for whenever Luffy silences you. Luffy is going to start off with 1 million hit points. There's that silence on those characters. He's also going to chain lock you to 1.01 for 5 turns. Hey, Chopper gets rid of that. Turn 1, he's going to prevent debuffs, and he's going to enrage, attacking every turn for 1.5 times attack. Before he does that, we'll get the affinity boost, we'll get that orb boost on ourselves, and take him down. No problem. You can use a conditional attack booster on this team. That's it. He dies like pretty easy. No attack boost on his team yet. Just a weak orb boost on my characters. Not even a matching orb on those characters yet. But it shouldn't be a problem for quite some time. So Smoker is a quick fighter-driven character. His captain ability eventually will boost the attack of fighter and driven characters by 3.25 times and reduces damage by up to 40% depending on what your health is. So this is really neat. He always gives that good attack boost, but he'll give additional defense damage reduction depending on how much health you have. So the lower your health, the more damage reduction that you'll have until you're at like no health and you have 40% damage reduction from your Smoker, which is, you know, sort of useful if your health is too low. Not the most useful whenever you're at like 0 health. Well, I guess 1 health. But at least it's there. His Sailor abilities boost attack, boost all stats of fire and driven characters by 30. His Sailor abilities also make Dex orbs beneficial for fighter characters. And his special ability deals 100 times attack and typeless damage to 1 enemy. Boost the orbs of fighter and driven characters by 2 times for 1 turn, so that's really nice. And if your captain is a fighter or driven character, adds 0.7 to the chain multiplier for 1 turn. So that's a really nice fighter-driven orb boost and a really nice chain boost on a free-to-play character. So those are both like really nice. Definitely quite good. Goes down eventually to a 15-turn special, so pretty nice. And his Limit Break abilities reduce strength damage taken and orb bind on himself for 7 turns. His support ability adds 11% of his attack to whoever he's supporting. But before we end, I've got 2 treasure map pulls, so let's see what we get, right? A little bonus for sticking through the walkthrough video. Not a great start. Could be better. It's okay, we'll just get Jack here, right? Sudden Legend Jack. Nah. Oh no, he's upside down. Anyways, I've been Zenigami, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.